Hello everyone. I Anjum Bhati Nirban welcomes you to join the class of English Literature. In our previous video, we have completed question answers of lesson 4. Today we are going to start book exercise. So without further delay, let's get started. First read these sentences. The soldiers did not go away. The rabbit slipped out from the other end of the wagon. The words highlighted in the sentences on the previous page are phrasal verb. Highlighted verb like go away and slipped out. These are phrasal verbs. Now, there's a question, what is phrasal verb? So, I'll explain you the definition of phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is a compound verb. Compound verb, as you have already learned in your previous classes, that two combination of two words, okay, two or more words are called compound words, that contains a verb and a prepositional adverb or preposition. Okay, so it contains adverb with verb and preposition. It functions as does a simple verb. However, a phrasal verb conveys an idiomatic meaning. Okay, when we read a phrasal verb, it has a particular meaning. Okay, phrasal verb can be transitive and intransitive. There are two kinds of verb, transitive or intransitive. So it can be transitive and intransitive also, and separable and inseparable also. Okay, which is why they are often referred as two parts verb. In other language, we can say two parts verb, okay, in place of phrasal verb. So first is transitive phrasal verb have a direct object. Okay, for example, we need to fill up petrol in the car, so it is direct object. Okay, fill up, it is a phrasal verb. They need to cut down on their expenses, so this is also direct object. Okay, so next is intransitive phrasal. Intransitive phrasal verb do not have a direct object. Okay, there is a difference between both of them. Transitive phrasal verb have direct object, and intransitive phrasal verb do not have direct object. They want to come over during the summer vacation. He will go back to Edinburgh in September. So there is not direct object. Okay, these are phrasal verbs. Third rule is, if a phrasal verb is separable, it means you can separate the two words and put the direct object in between. For example, please turn off the light means there's both the phrasal verb can be separable. Like we can separate it, turn plus off. Okay, so please, इसका क्या बनेगा? Please turn the light off. That is separable phrasal verb. Okay, if a phrasal verb is inseparable, then you cannot separate the two words. It is very easy to understand. अगर inseparable है तो हम separate नहीं कर सकते. Okay, for example, they will look after his mother when he is away. Okay, we can't separate it. The financier backed out of the deal at the last minute. Okay, this is also the inseparable phrasal verb which we cannot separate. Okay, anyhow. So according to these rules, we have an exercise. Let's do it. First is fill in the blanks with appropriate phrasal verb from the box. Now we have given phrasal verbs. Okay, we need to fill in. First is, we were asked to dash a registration form. So here the answer is fill out. The meaning of fill out is fill something. Okay, we were asked to fill out a registration form. Next sentence is, they came to my house to dash some food as I was unwell. Means drop off. Drop off means to transfer or to leave something. किसी चीज को देकर जाना, छोड़कर जाना. Okay, so when they came to my house to drop off, to transfer or to leave some food as I was unwell. The manager came across. The manager came across an advertisement which helped him find an assistant. Came across meaning here to meet someone or find something by a chance. Okay. Fourth sentence is, she was upset. So her parents got her some book to cheer her up. So here you can see cheer her up. This is separable. Okay, separable phrasal verb. Cheer her up. We have direct object in between both the phrasal verb. Cheer her up. Okay. Sentence number 5. It was difficult to calm her down. It is also separable phrasal verb. Calm her down after the accident. Okay. In between, we have added direct object, and the direct object is her. Okay. Number 6 is the little girl spent hours dressing her dolls up. Again, this is separable verb, dressing her dolls up. So class, this is our phrasal verb activity. Next is number B is make as many phrasal verb as you can. Now what we have to do, we have to make phrasal verb. Okay, हमें इन words को combine करना है and we need to make phrasal verb. Okay, using the verb and prepositional given below. So I have given this exercise as a written form. So let's do it. So this is a PDF form of that question. Make as many phrasal verb as you can using the verbs and the prepositions given below. So I made give with, give away, give in. Second, take off, take away, take on, take in. Look, look on, look away, look in. Come, come in, come on, come off. See, see off. Put, I made from put away, put off, put on, put in. Okay, and call off, call in, call on. And last one is break. Break off, break away, break on, break in. So like this, you have to do this work in your notebook. Next activity, read these sentences. The teacher is cleaning the blackboard with a new duster. Cleaning the house is Maya's duty. Okay, class. Now here also there is also phrasal verbs with the new duster, cleaning the house. So the highlighted words in these sentences are phrases. Okay, you have already learned phrases in your previous classes. Let us revise them. A phrase is a group of words that conveys some meaning but does not make complete sense. It is a little bit opposite to the sentence, where the sentence has a group of words but it makes complete sense. But if we talk about phrases, so phrases are also group of words, but they do not make complete sense. Okay, class. There are 5 type of phrases. Okay, कितने types of phrases है? 5 types. Noun phrase, adjective phrase, verb phrase, adverb phrase, prepositional phrase. Okay, class. So first we'll read about noun phrase. A noun phrase contains a noun, also called head, and at least one modifier associated to the noun. The head word in a noun phrase is a noun or pronoun. Means the head word, जो main verb होगा, वो word होगा, वो क्या होगा? या तो noun होगा या फिर pronoun होगा. A modifier can either prefix or suffix. Prefix और suffix आप बहुत छोटी classes में पढ़ चुके हो. The thing which we add behind this word, okay, that is prefix, and after the word, that is suffixes, है ना? Okay, the noun. It is prefixes the noun. If it prefixes the noun, it is called a pre-modifier. अगर हम पहले लगाएंगे, that is pre-modifier. If it suffixes the noun, it is called post-modifier. Okay, class? Noun modifiers include determiners, in which article, demonstrative, numerals, possessives, and quantifiers comes. These are the part of determiners, right? And adjective as well as participles. Okay, for example, Mary lived in a grand house. 4 thieves broke into the house. 4 thieves. There is a noun, thieves, and 4, it is a numeral determiner. Okay. Grand house. It is an adjective, and house is a noun. Okay. So second thing is, when a group of words does the work of an adjective in a sentence, we call it an adjective phrase. अगेन देयर इज अ सिचुएशन, अगर कोई ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड एडजेक्टिव को मॉडिफाई करता है तो हम उसको क्या कहेंगे? एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज. एन एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज टेल अस समथिंग अबाउट द नाउन इट इज मॉडिफाइंग. ओके, so again we need to find out over here adjective with the noun. For example, a green eyed monster. Green eyed means quality of monster. Okay, it has green eyed, so this is phrase. And which kind of phrase? Adjective phrase, because we have here adjective plus noun. Scared the people away. Second decade tourism is one of the fastest growing industries today. Okay, here fastest growing industry is adjective phrase. Next is the verb phrase. Okay, so a verb phrase contain at least one verb and it's depend like object, complements and other modifiers. Okay, तो verb contain करेगा और इसके साथ साथ हमें dependent means helping verb भी मिल सकती है. Okay, as a object and complement and other modifiers भी मिल सकते हैं. Modifiers में हम we can include the models. Okay, so here for example, Vikram is talking to his brother. So is talking is a verb phrase. Okay. Here talking is a main verb and is a helping verb. Okay. Second is it might rain today. Might here is model and rain can be verb. Okay. Today. Next is a prepositional phrase. Again, I think you are understanding here. We find here preposition. Okay, always begin with the preposition and ends with a noun or pronoun. यानी हमें starting में क्या मिलेगी preposition and it ends with a noun and pronoun, which is preposition's object. Okay, यानी preposition का यहाँ object क्या होगा, noun या फिर pronoun होगा. Now let us see some more example. Mr. Malhotra and his daughter had to walk through the large puddles. Now here puddles like a noun and through like a preposition, not like a, it is actually a preposition. Okay. Second is the poor man was proven innocent by virtue of the law. Okay, by here is preposition. So that sentence is prepositional phrase. In these sentences, the word in color are preposition. The underlined words are the object of preposition and the words in italic are the modifiers of the object. Okay, class. So it is a description of the above examples. So let's do the exercise related to it. Fill in the blanks using the correct form of phrases as instructed in bracket. Now we have given the clue where we need to fill with the noun phrases, adjective phrases, verb phrases or prepositional phrases. Okay. So first sentence is I wear dash to help me see. I wear मैं क्या पहनता हूँ? Gold spectacles. So I wear gold spectacles means noun phrases here. Okay. The dog dash bark all day long. Now we need to fill it with adjective phrase. So we need to with the blue collar. With the blue collar mean हमने उसकी क्वालिटी बता दी उसने क्या पहना हुआ है या फिर क्या किया हुआ है. Okay. With the blue collar bark all day long. I'm surprised to learn that dash noun phrases that he is quiet. हमें यहाँ पे क्या बनाना है, noun के according चलाना है. तो noun phrases में हमने क्या पढ़ा था, it may be noun or pronoun also. So I added over here pronoun. Okay. Samir dash his watch to get it repaired. Verb. So what we read about verb, that verb can be included with helping verb also. So I added here Samir is talking his watch to get it repaired. Taking his watch, sorry, not talking. Samir is taking his watch to get it repaired. Second is, oh sorry, fifth sentence is you dash me when you find time. Verb phrases again, so you come to me when you find time. So according to the sentence, we need to fill here. Okay, we have to fill it. She was wearing a necklace. एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज ऐड करना है अब हमें, तो क्या आएगा, शी वॉज वेयरिंग अ नेकलेस ऑफ शाइनिंग गोल्ड. Okay class, so according to the given clue we have filled it. Next exercise is identify the types of phrases in these sentences. Okay, so first is now we have to identify the phrases. The meat at the dinner party smelled powerful strange. So the meat at the dinner party. Here the phrase is at the dinner party because we have at preposition and dinner party as a noun. Those swings in the park. Again in the park. In as a preposition and park as a noun. The park have been recently repaired and can be used again. Third sentence is the lawyer who lives next door works very late hours. So here the adjective is late hours. Okay, तो ये क्या हो गया, adjective phrase हो गया. Let us go and collect your necklace from the jewelers tomorrow morning. So here from the jeweler, jeweler here is noun and from here is preposition, so that is prepositional phrase. Next is the bright red Toyota has been my pride and joy for the last 10 years. So here the quality means the bright red Toyota. It is adjective phrase. Milka Singh ran with great speed to win the Commonwealth Games. So here with great speed. So again it is adjective. Okay, adjective phrase. The doctor took the medicine from her table and gave it to the patient. So here from her table, from here is preposition and table here is noun. Okay class. The doll was placed in the display case at the hotel reception. So here in the display case, again this is prepositional. Okay, so like this we have to find all the kind of phrases. Okay, it may be prepositional, adverb, adjective or verb. Okay, last exercise of this chapter is use these prepositional phrases to write a descriptive essay. Now we have to write over here an essay. So I again give this in a PDF form. Okay, have a look. So I have used some of words. Okay, in these words. Okay, use some of these prepositional phrases to write a descriptive essay. So मैंने इनमें से कुछ ही words use किए हैं, तो आप देखिए ऐसे मैंने underline किया हुआ है under the blanket, on account of, for the good of. Okay, these are phrases. So I prepared a paragraph over on it. So the paragraph like this: midnight is a time of peace and quiet as most of the world is in a deep sleep, safely huddles up in the covers of under the blankets. Okay, sometimes people have dreams when they sleep and sometimes they have scary nightmares, means sapne. Okay, dreams which also in certain cases can be on account of something bad they ate or so. यानी जो भी वो कभी कुछ खाने से हो जाते हैं, कभी कुछ वो देखकर सोते हैं, तो वैसे ही उन्हें ड्रीम आ जाते हैं. ओके, for the good of the mind, हमारे माइंड के अच्छे के लिए, betterment of the mind, it always better to relax before sleeping to avoid unpleasant dreams. तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए सोने से पहले unpleasant dream के लिए? रिलैक्स होकर अच्छी थॉट के साथ हमें स्लीप करना चाहिए. So that was the paragraph related to our phrases work. So here we have completed our lesson number 4. Hope these exercises clear to you all. Phrases, phrasal verb and phrases. Okay, kind of phrases we read about, kind of phrases we did related to this related activity related to the phrases and phrasal verbs. Okay class, so I hope this is clear to you all. In next video we'll join the next chapter, new chapter. Till then, learn this chapter and learn the given word meanings. Try to solve the exercises your own. Okay class, take care of yourself. Bye bye.